Career fairs are networking events that provide an opportunity for students and employers to interact and learn more about each other. They are an excellent opportunity to meet with a lot of people who can hire you in a short amount of time and are often the first step in the job search process. Students looking for internships or full-time jobs should plan to attend. The Business Career Fair and the Accounting Career Fair are held each September. Most career fairs consist of booths staffed by recruiters and other representatives from each organization. Company representatives are available to talk about their opportunities. Students should try to attend at least one career fair before launching a formal job search. For example, if you plan to look for an internship after your junior year, you should plan to go to a career fair in the fall of your sophomore year to get a feel for things. That way, when you are actively looking for an internship at the career fair during your junior year, you will have a good idea of what to expect. How should a job seeker prepare for the career fair? Start by logging in to KU Career Connections and go to Events to learn about the companies who will be attending. Look to see if they have jobs posted and apply for those jobs if you can. Map out your strategy by deciding which companies are a must for you to meet and which would be nice to meet if you have the time. Plan your attire. Business professional is most appropriate for this event. When planning your attire, be sure to factor in that the venue may be hot and you will be walking a lot and waiting in lines. Be sure to bring copies of your resume, a Padfolio or something to write on, a pen, breath mints, and a good attitude and questions for the employer. What do I need to know about the companies attending? Doing some research on the companies who will be attending is the first step to succeeding at a career fair. For those employers you plan to speak to, be sure to know the basics about the organization and their general opportunities. You will also need to be able to articulate why you are interested in working there. You can research companies on KU Career Connections or by using the resources provided on the Business Career Services webpage, such as WetFeet and Vault. KU Libraries also offers resources to do company research. Examples of the basic information you should know about a company include if the organization is a parent company or if it has subsidiaries, recent news reports on the company or the industry, products or services of the company, size of the company in terms of total sales and number of employees, having an idea of whether or not they have been profitable, and if they are considered a small, medium, or large company is a good idea. Know if the company has one location or many locations. Are they local, out of state, or multinational? This is especially important if you are interested in working in another state after graduation. What is an elevator speech and why do I need one? An elevator speech or pitch is a short, often 30-second summary of who you are as a candidate. Creating an elevator speech will also help you to articulate the talking points you want to emphasize with a given employer. Your speech should include your name, your degree such as Bachelor of Science or Master of Accounting, and your major, concentration, or emphasis, what position you are looking for, full-time, internship, or summer, briefly why you are interested in this company and why you would be a good fit based on your research or knowledge of the company and the positions available. If applicable, it's a good idea to mention that you have already applied to their job posting and ask for more information about it. Examples of a speech include, "Hi, I'm Mary Smith. I'm a junior majoring in management and leadership with an HR concentration, and I'm seeking an internship in human resources. I've applied for the HR intern position posted on KU Career Connections. Can you tell me more about this position?" Or, "Hello, I'm Jackson White. I'll be graduating this May with a major in finance. I'm interested in corporate finance. My experience includes an internship from last summer in corporate finance, and I was the treasurer of my fraternity. I hope to put the skills I gained in those experiences to use in the corporate setting. Can you tell me a little about your opportunities in this area?" Be sure to practice your pitch out loud. This will help you iron out the kinks and will give you the time to think about and polish your elevator speech before speaking to a potential employer. What questions should I ask companies? You will want to compile some questions you can ask the recruiters in advance. Be sure to do your research so you're asking questions that cannot be answered by simply looking over a company website. Companies will expect that you have looked at their website as well as KU Career Connections for available opportunities. Other examples of questions you might ask include, what are your plans for growth? What opportunities exist for my major? Can you please describe the work environment at your company? If you don't have available openings now, who can I contact in the future? Also, if you are looking for out-of-state positions, ask about the contacts in other offices and the process for applying to other locations. What should I do during the career fair? If available, you should pre-register for the career fair to avoid the lines. Otherwise, check in when you arrive, get a name badge, and pick up a program. You should already have an action plan based on your research. Some students find it helpful to visit with non-target companies first for practice. If you do this, be sure to leave plenty of time for your target companies. Arrive early and give yourself more time than you think you need. Employers often leave before the end of a fair, so the earlier you can come, the better. While many students will want to attend with friends or classmates, it is better to come alone and interact with the recruiters on your own. This will allow you to take your time without the distraction of someone waiting for you. When you approach a recruiter, offer a firm handshake, look them in the eye, and use your elevator speech. Convey what you could bring to their organization and indicate what you've learned through your research. Smile, be polite and gracious, and be sure to have positive body language and ask knowledgeable questions. Enthusiasm is important. Other tips below can help you have a successful experience. Don't linger too long, especially if there's a long line. Remember, it's not an interview, it's an opportunity to make contacts. Expect 2 to 3 minutes per employer. Be open-minded and consider companies you may not have heard of. They may have the best position for you. Collect business cards and company information. Make sure the business cards have the name of the person you talk to as well as their contact information rather than a general company website. As you are wrapping up, reiterate your interest and leave your resume. Be aware that some employers cannot accept paper resumes. If that's the case, simply find out the application procedure and follow through when you get home. After you're done, you may want to step away for a minute to make notes about your impressions, who you spoke to, deadlines for positions, and any follow-up that was discussed. Some career fair don'ts. Don't chew gum. Don't use filler words like or like. Don't fidget or play with your hair. Don't interrupt employers when they are talking to another student. Don't look around while conversing with the employer. Don't monopolize the employer's time. Follow their lead. If there's a long line of people waiting to talk to them, they will need to move you through pretty quickly. Don't immediately grab for giveaways. Employers will generally give you one when you are done talking. Don't be offended if a company will not accept your paper resume and direct you to their website. Don't ask, how much money will I make? How much money do you make? What does your company do? How much vacation will I get? What should I do after the career fair? Within 24 to 48 hours after the career fair, you should follow up on any instructions given by the employers you met. Check KU Career Connections and their company website for opportunities. Keep in mind that application deadlines may be quickly approaching. Write a thank you to each recruiter whose organization you found interesting. You can thank the recruiter for his or her time and information. Be sure to include your resume and any other information you promised to send. If you missed a company at the career fair, check KU Career Connections to see if they have a position posted and apply. If not, write them a cover letter expressing your interest and enclose a copy of your resume. Good luck at the career fair. Business Career Services is here to answer any questions you may have. Find us in 1130 Capitol Federal Hall or on social media at KU Biz Career.